welcome to this pick-a-pile reading. Today we are going to be getting some short advice to help you make the best decision that you can at this point in time. So if you are in the middle of trying to choose one way or the other, trying to make a decision that's going to suit you in this moment, in this vibration right now, hopefully this will be the reading for you to give you what you need. This reading is timeless, so whenever you're coming upon it, whenever you're finding it, it is meant to find you as well and give you, again, that insight, that direction, that guidance, that advice that you need to help you make the best decision for you. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for clicking and watching. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to check it out. If you don't want to miss any of my future card pulls and pick a card readings, then hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future videos. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing and following. I really appreciate all of your support. So here we do have, like I said, the 8 piles laid out. They have a stone attached to them so that your intuition can best direct you to the right pile for you. There are one card each from the Daily Crystal Inspiration deck, as well as 2 cards from the Alice in Wonderland tarot deck to help give us that quick advice to help you make the best decision for you. So I would say think about the choice that you are trying to make. Think about the decision that you're pondering. What area of life is it? Is it a relationship? What does it involve? And then ask your intuition which stone is calling to you for your reading. In the first pile, we have the orange moonstone. For the second pile, we have the green fluorite. For the third pile, we have the rhodonite. This is a raw citrine here on the 4th pile. We've got a rose quartz here on the 5th pile, a lapis lazuli on the 6th pile. We've got a raw smoky quartz on the 7th pile, and then on the 8th pile here to close it out, we've got the amazonite stone. So again, take a moment, ask your intuition, and once you have made your selection, you can head down to the description and choose your pile number and stone to head right to this quick pick advice for you to help you make the best decision in this moment. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your advice reading. We're going to go over quickly what kind of advice Spirit is offering you to help you make this decision. You've chosen the first pile with the orange moonstone. So this is definitely an intuitive energy that's connected to emotional energy. But we're going to look at this card here first to get some quick, right off the top advice. Ooh, and we've got go deeper here. And a little bit of a red mark on there. Go deeper. Epidot. So of course, always feel free to use these stones if you have an epidot at home or if you'd like to get one, that can be helpful. The Go Deeper card is digging in, reflection energy, really allowing yourself to go within yourself and get the truth deep within yourself, right? So clearly they're telling you that it's a deep dive. And because you've chosen the Moonstone, you might be talking with your intuition, making time for that, and also emotionally observing what's coming in as you're going deeper when you start to ponder this decision. But let's see what comes in the tarot cards. Okay, you've got the 8 of Hedgehogs, which is the 8 of Pentacles. And another Pentacle card. So a 6 of Hedgehogs, which is the 6 of Pentacles. So this is all earth energy for you. Talk about being grounded. In order to make the best decision for you for this group, you're definitely going to need to be grounded. And I think that there's a willingness to explore your emotions to get you to the space where you can figure out what is really right for you. So an 8 of Pentacles is a manifestation card, and I like to read 8s with the energy of manifestation and obstacle. So it's giving us the fact that how are we going to manifest this? So it's giving us that information. You're manifesting with an 8 of Pentacles by actually digging in, doing the work, getting your hands in it. Like a writing practice would be really great here because that's very physical. Taking time to ground or go outside, to take walks in nature, to breathe in the air with your feet on the ground, that kind of thing would be really good here. The way that you get over the 8 of Pentacles obstacle is to actually do, right? Again, very grounded energy for this group with the Go Deeper card. And then you've got the 6 of Pentacles as well. The 6 of Pentacles is actually a beautifully balanced card. It is the energy of reciprocity, giving and receiving. So you may need to explore whether or not you feel that whatever's going on is in balance for you. Like, are you giving too much or are you taking too much? Are you giving and not receiving what you need? This is also a beautiful card of support from the universe. What they're trying to do is help you to understand how to balance things out for yourself on the physical plane here. So you're looking to make the best decision you can that's going to create equilibrium in your life, that's going to start making you feel like you're in a reciprocal energy in this situation, right? With whatever it is you're trying to decide. But I do feel, because you did choose the orange Moonstone, and that's what's attached to all of this grounded energy, that you're gonna have to dig into and go deeper into how you are feeling about it and what your intuition is saying about how it is that you are feeling, to be really honest with yourself about what work you need to do, what work needs to be done, and how you can create reciprocal energy in this situation. That's what's going to help you make the best decision. So in the end, you can see the universe will support you. You may have verification or some sort of a sign on the back end with the 6 of Pentacles, with the universe going like, yes, correct, you made the right decision. Or all along the way, especially if you're trying to make smaller decisions or having to move like healthy boundary lines as a result of understanding your emotions better or listening to your intuition here. If you dig in to do the work, and that would be, like I said, either some sort of a practice, you may be trying to master something, okay? Because when you get an 8 of Pentacles, again, it's like we're trying to figure out how to get through it by doing. So this is just a for instance, if you were like trying to figure out which workout was best for you, you wouldn't just read about it and like listen to what other people were saying, okay? You would actually do it. Go and try the workout themselves. This is just an easy example because it's very physical. You would actually try doing it and then listen to your emotions. How did that feel? What is your intuition saying about that particular workout for you and your body? Does it feel good? And so it needs to be emotionally and intuitively aligned as well as physically aligned. Your body will respond. And it's like, if you're starting something new, you may not feel good right away. So you may have to put in the work to feel this give and take, to feel this balanced energy. But your intuition and your emotions are going to know if you listen there, and then you're willing to do the work to make the best, most balanced decision for you. And as I said, I feel that the universe will, I don't want to say reward, but that's what it feels like give you the sign, show you the message, give you the reward from choosing that and choosing to get your, hands in it, to to take action on it for yourself. I hope that this serves you. Definitely need to be grounded for this group and make sure that you're accessing and acknowledging your intuition and your emotions, and allowing yourself to look at both sides of the spectrum and try to make the absolute best choice for you that's going to create this balanced energy, this give and take, where it feels like everybody's winning. You're not the only one who's winning here. You're staying grounded, you're putting in the work, and everybody kind of thrives as a result of that. So I hope that this serves you, and I hope it helps you make the most balanced decision, the best decision for you at this time. Hello group 2, and welcome to your quick pick reading. You have chosen pile number 2 with the green fluorite here, and I'm feeling this connection from the heart up for this group, where we're looking to have some focus. We're looking to have some heart-centered focus is how they want me to say it, but we'll place that right there and we'll see what kind of advice they're giving you to help you make the best decision for you. We're going to start with a quick advice from the Daily Crystal Inspiration deck. Clear the clutter, and the selenite energy. Okay, well, there you have it. They're telling you we're clearing the way is what they said. And so I feel like this group most certainly is working with a massive connection to the divine and also doing the work that's needed perhaps on the physical plane. But I'm really feeling heart up, heart up. We really need to be opening up our upper energy centers and clearing energetic clutter as well as physical clutter. So if you've got physical clutter, obviously they're saying clear that up because it's probably blocking the flow of energy, or maybe it's blocking your clarity, could be blocking the divine insight that's trying to come through for you. But I just feel like there's a focus that's attached to this stone that you've picked for some reason today. It just feels like, yeah, they keep saying heart-centered focus. And so perhaps, you know, your focus is scattered and that's why you're getting this selenite. So feel free to use, of course, if you have a selenite stone or a selenite wand, feel free to use that anywhere in your home to help bring divine clarity in. Let's see what we have under these two tarot cards to give us some more advice. The Fool energy. Alice at the beginning, you know. And then, the Devil. Wow, so you're getting two major arcana here. She calls this the Temptation card, but it's the Devil card in the tarot. So this is a big change for this group, big decision. I feel like you can do it. I'll say that right away. Like if you're having any thoughts about not being able to do it, or like feeling like this is so overwhelming, whatever this decision is, it's because there's clutter. There's clutter in your energy, there's clutter in your space, like I said, there's clutter somewhere, emotional baggage perhaps, and the focus is off because there's just way too much going on. So first things first is clear the clutter, because it looks like the clutter is probably attached to the Temptation card or the Devil energy, where, you know, they're showing the word procrastination. So the way to help you best make this decision, which may very well be attached to a brand new beginning, a new path, you have to actually do something different for this group. You have to be able to clear it out and stop imprisoning yourself is how I would say it. So the Devil energy is not a bad energy, right? It's the energy of cyclical habits and behaviors and patterns and coping mechanisms that are just not serving us anymore. And this is perfect, right? Perfect depiction. Like the devil tempts you. That's the energy. It tempts you back into the cage, but never locks you up. You're the one who does that. So you actually have the power now to be able to stop an old cycle or clear an old habit. And it's going to help you make, I think, this decision and many more in the future if you can lean into doing something completely differently. If you have been procrastinating, clearing out an old closet, clearing out an old space, doing that emotional work to clear your emotional body that you need to, if you haven't been doing any clearing practices, that is like top of the list for this group to help you make the best decision. You're not going to have clarity around the decision until you clear. So the first thing you want to do is definitely clear. The second thing I would say is to be very aware of the old patterns or habits that you've got going on that are stopping you from being able to access the insight and the clarity that you need to choose. Also, it just feels like we are procrastinating either clearing or making the decision altogether. So this Fool card, they're telling me we need you to like do something different. We can't have you doing the same old thing. It's not working. We need you to clear. We need you to be ready and willing to move onto a path with excitement if you can manage it, but at the very least with some sort of positive anticipation about what you're going to learn, what new things are going to be presented to you, what new experiences are going to be presented to you that are going to take you and keep you out of those old habits or those old coping mechanisms or those old prisons that you may have been tangled up in, they're saying, especially your mental state. This is an opportunity for you to begin again for this group. And the only way to actually feel like get your courage back or get your bravery back or get your focus back is to start clearing right away. So for this group, it's Clear it to get the clarity. Remember to pay attention to those old patterns, old habits, things that make you feel bad, you know, those kind of habits, any kind of addictive tendencies, pay attention to those, and then keep reiterating to yourself as you're clearing that this is a new beginning for me, that this is something exciting, that this is a new path that I get to embark upon. And I think that's, as I said, it doesn't feel like this decision is the last decision. It feels like tiny little decisions for this group. I'm going to clear this out today. I'm going to do this work to clear myself today. I'm going to employ this clearing practice on a daily basis. That's what I'm doing today. And that leads you to making all of the best decisions for yourself as you walk upon the unknown path forward. So I hope that this serves you. I hope that this will give you a Kickstarter to do some clearing for yourself and to be very aware that you're the only one who's holding yourself back. You can clear things out and have this like excitement about what may be coming next for you. So I hope that this serves you, and I hope that this advice helps you make the best decision for you right now. Hello, Pile 3, and welcome to your quick pick reading. We're going to be getting some advice to help you make the best decision for yourself right now. You've chosen the third pile with a Rhodonite. This is a heart-centered stone, and I always feel like this particular stone provides us with some kind of like protection energy where you can do like internal work if you need to do it, or emotional work, or like if you are dealing with something that's been, you know, plaguing your heart is how they're saying it, or making you feel down, or you've been doing some emotional work, or you're dealing with some heartache. This stone is a wonderful stone to choose. It's very grounding while it connects to your heart center at the same time. So that's why I really love the energy of the Rhodonite. But let's take a look at what kind of guidance they're going to provide you here. We'll take a look at this card first for some quick guidance right up front. Ooh, live in the now and the Untitled. Very nice. Another kind of grounding energy that is, it's, I always feel like this is kind of a gentle present stone as well. So this combination is actually wonderful. If you can get your hands on a Rhodonite and an Untitled at the same time, then you'll be doing very, very well. You'll be feeling much more present just by having that present in your heart center and present in your body. Live in the now is a presence energy. So to make this decision, you're not going to be all up in your head. You're not going to be, you know, thinking too far ahead, trying to plan all the minute details. You're going to do your best to stay as present as possible in the moment, and in observation is what they just said, in observation. But let's see what the tarot gives us here to give you some more info. Ah, so nice. So a 3 of Teacups, which is a joyful celebratory energy, love. And the Ace of Teacups. So yeah, this is all about your heart center, having some fun. Wow, this group, if you chose this group, I just want to tell you, your mind is off the hook for now. To make this choice, you're meant to go and have some fun, to open up your heart, to take care of yourself, to pour, to give to yourself. That's why this is nice that you chose this stone as well. That's what I mean by like this. It's this grounded kind of protection while you're allowing yourself to feel kind of a stone. And it can heal things as well as you're just moving through the energy, as you're allowing yourself to process and not, they're saying taking the world too seriously or taking yourself too seriously. These two cards together, they're all cups, right? All heart-centered, all emotional. An Ace of Cups or a 1 of Teacups here is a new path for your heart. Sometimes it's like a new love interest. So if this is about a love interest that you're trying to make a decision on, they're telling you to be very present and be in celebratory energy. Again, joyful energy, getting together and not taking things too seriously. Don't be planning your home and your wedding and your children and your life and your family, you know, in your head. Don't get lost in your head here. It's not going to serve you. There's a moderate amount of protection here around your heart already for whatever it is you've been through. If this is about a relationship, which it very well could be for this group, it's about knowing that you're protected, but it's safe for you to open up your heart, to have hope, to experience love, to have some fun, okay, to be in the moment. And you can kind of drop the concerns of the future and what you don't know know, and just allow yourself to receive, right? We're receiving here. And if it's not about a love interest, it's about doing things that fill your heart, that fill your cup, that make you feel happy. It's about going out with those friends or spending time around people who you love, or celebrating yourself, living in the now. So presence for this group for sure, really staying in a joyful state and giving your mind a break. I love it when Spirit gives us that. It's like, fill your heart, fill your cup, stay in the now, and the choice will be made obvious to you. Like, you will know by not analyzing it, but instead living, being, loving. Wow. So I hope that this serves you to help you make the best decision. You are off the hook with thinking about it any further or trying at this time to figure it all out. Instead, they're telling you, love yourself a little more, love the people around you, stay present, and enjoy life, and the answer will come to you. I hope this serves you, and I hope that it helps you make the best decision for you right now. Hello, Pile 4, and welcome to your quick pick reading. We're going to see if we can get you some advice to help you make the best decision for you right now. If you're listening to this, you've chosen the 4th pile with the Citrine. This is a manifestation stone, so this is going to help clear the path, help you shine your light. It has abundance attached to it as well today. Love that. Let's get some quick advice first here from the Daily Crystal Inspiration. Open up your heart. Ooh, I love this. So the citrine is often attached to our 3rd chakra. So they're telling you right off the bat that it's going to come from the rose quartz energy as well. So the heart center down is what you're looking to do if you've chosen this combination. So if you do have a rose quartz and you do have a citrine, using those together is going to benefit you greatly. Opening up your heart. So we were listening to our heart for this group for sure, but let's see what we have under the tarot to give us more information. The Strength card. So this connects to the citrine energy for sure. This is they're asking both of you to make the decision, both sides of the Strength energy. I can see it. They're saying that already. Let's see what's coupling it. And the 7 of Hedgehogs, the 7 of Pentacles. This is a patience card, and patience through experience. It feels to me, you see this one green hedgehog there? They're saying 1, Jody, 1. Okay. It feels like there is definitely one thing that you're choosing that's going to be best for you. Yeah. Wow. And this may not be an easy decision for this group. This feels like maybe we've been thinking about it for a while, or we've been pondering over it. Maybe we know what to do, but it's been hard to really get clear about it or to tap into our true abundance that we deserve. The 7 of Hedgehogs is about understanding that you have done a lot of work, that you have experience, that you can be proud of yourself, that you will persevere, and that whatever it is that you've been working on or doing is going to come to fruition in the future. And maybe you have an opportunity of sorts or something coming up, or if it hasn't yet, it's going to come up, and it's going to be the one that you really want to open your heart to and pour your action and your ambition and your abundant energy into, that you want to focus your attention on, because it is going to become something beautiful, but it is, as they're saying here, going to require both sides of that Strength card. So that means you're going to need to be outwardly courageous, brave. You know, sometimes the best decision is not the easiest decision, okay? Brave, courageous, strong, and also inside yourself, allow yourself to open your heart and be a bit vulnerable if you need to. Strength isn't always what we see on the outside. Some of the strongest people are the ones who are really dealing with difficult things, and you can't see that on the outside, okay? They're being able to go within themselves and feel and be vulnerable and do the internal work, and that's what makes them super strong. So I feel like this group has definitely been thinking about this, pondering over it. Maybe there's been a block in your action because you're nervous or you're afraid or you just don't know exactly what yet, but it's coming and you're strong enough to do it. You will be able to move forward in a way that's going to create abundance in your life. And I think that what you've already been doing is like applaudable. I don't think that's a word. That's like reminding me of audible, but applaudable. So they're saying like, I should applaud you for the work that you've already done, what you've put into it. And now it's time to believe in yourself, to open up your heart and go like, I do deserve this. I am worthy of this. I can step into my light. I can step into my strength here. Especially for this group, if it feels outside of your comfort zone, that may be an indication that that is where we're looking to go. This doesn't feel like same old to me. I feel like you're going to make a decision that is going to elevate you and create, like I said, more prosperity, more abundance in your life, but it is going to require your courage. So I would say, to help you make the best decision, start within yourself, opening up your heart and building yourself up, knowing you are strong enough, you are courageous enough, you have what it takes. What you've been working on and what you've been doing has not gone unnoticed. They're asking me to applaud you for that. And start building your confidence, because if you don't know what it is already, it's going to be coming up, and it is going to require you probably to step out of your comfort zone. That's what I'm feeling, but you're ready for it. You're prepared. You have what it takes. So I hope that this serves you. Group number 4, you guys are on to something good here in the future. There's lots of abundance kind of with this group as you step into your power, essentially, and you open your heart to know that this is your time and that everything you've done up to this point is not for nothing, that it's been building up to you being able to grow it even further. So I hope that this serves you, and I hope that it helps you make the best decision for you right now. Welcome to your quick pick reading, group 5, pile 5. If you're listening to this, you've chosen the rose quartz. This is a heart-centered stone. This stone is one of the best for clearing your heart center, for illuminating your heart, for bringing you back to self-love, love for all, compassion energy, empathy energy, breakups, anything that has to do with your heart center. It's clearing it out for you and helping it to vibrate at the highest frequency possible, that quartz stone. So I suspect this has something to do with perhaps your heart center, but let's get more information to help you make the best decision. We're going to get some quick advice right off the bat here with the Daily Crystal Inspiration card. The malachite, and it's time to transform. I love this. Transformation is apparent, they said. It's apparent. It's happening now. The malachite energy, it's also a green stone. The heart chakra is a green chakra. So this connects both to, I would say, heart energy. And they just said, like, forgiving yourself. Through the transformation. So part of it is going to be just acknowledging the fact that, yeah, something is changing, especially if you've gone through some heartbreak. I mean, I need some more information, of course, but they're saying like acknowledging yourself and that you have been transitioning. There's something that's been going on here, and maybe it hasn't been super easy and you've been trying to do the best you can, and now it's time to transform. So this is a transformative decision it sounds like you're making, but let us get more information from the cards. Ooh, the mystery, number 2. This is the High Priestess card and the Cheshire Cat. I love that. So this is all intuitive. This tells me that you probably already know. It's like you probably already know which decision to make. And the 8 of Wands. Wow. Yeah, something's coming quick with an 8 of Flowers, 8 of Wands. This is a manifestation card, and it's snappy. Wands is fire, so this is quick manifestation. And when you get this kind of card, the obstacle is really, it presents itself and then spirit will help you around it. It presents itself and then your intuition is going to help you to know exactly what to do, how to choose it. If you are trying to make multiple decisions, like let's say you're making a big transition in your life right now and it has all these intricate decisions, your heart is protected. I'll tell you that right now by choosing this stone and this group, and spirit is aiding in it. So you might find, oh my God, I can't believe I ran into this obstacle or this challenge. I'm frustrated. I'm not sure what to do. If you can stay in alignment with your heart center, in alignment with your intuition and your higher knowing and trust, because that's what this card is about. It's a knowing card. This is the intuitive of the tarot. Then Spirit and you are all going to be working together to help you move through any kind of obstacle to manifest whatever it is that's next for you. And as you can see, they're telling you this is not something that needs to be delayed anymore. If it's time for you to make a big change, if you can trust your intuition, they're going to help you out to manifest whatever it is that you feel that you're moving towards, right? An 8 of flowers is so nice. It kind of, you can see even the flowers, they've lined them all up here in this depiction. Like if one feels like it's out of order, Spirit's just going to put it back for you and you'll be able to move right through. This is really cool. If you have been procrastinating because you're nervous about whether or not this is the right choice for you, you're scared about being perhaps hurt again, you're not sure, about what the unknown holds here, they're saying you do know that it's time for you to change, or that this transition is something that's going to be amazing for you, or that what lies on the other side of this that may be unknown is going to be beautiful. It's the mystery. It's leaning into the mystery of the unknown. They're asking for you to do that because the transformation has been happening and it's necessary. It's time. And with this card, you really can't lose. So to make the best decisions, I'm going to say, for this group, for you, remember your heart is protected. They want me to say, the way something happened before can never happen again in the same exact way, right? So if you've been like heartbroken or disappointed before, they're protecting you from that happening again in the same exact way. Pay attention to old cycles and allow yourself to move through the transition so that you can allow the transformation to happen. And then you'll be completely guided by your intuition. Your divine knowing, your inner knowing, is what's going to help you make a series of decisions and what's going to help Spirit come in to help you through any kind of challenge that pops up. A little obstacle here, a timing thing there. They're going to, maneuver with you. You may have an insight that just pops right into your head and you go, oh, I know this is the right thing. I thought it was this, but something blocked that. It didn't feel good anymore, so I know it's this. That's what this group feels like. You may have some very quick change coming in, or very quick decision making happening, and you are protected in doing that. It is time to transform. I'm very excited for this group. Remember, you are fully protected. Talk to your team, stay connected to your intuition. This transition is happening and it's time for you to kind of be reborn now, and you've got all the help of the universe on your side. So I hope that this serves you to make the best decisions, is what I'm going to say, as you're moving forward. Trust your intuition. It knows above all else. And trust in the support of Spirit, that if you run into something, if you just ask, maybe take a beat, reconnect, it will work itself out for you for the best of all involved. So I hope that this helps you in making the absolute best decisions for you right now and in the future. Hello, Pile 6. Welcome to your quick pick reading. We're going to be getting some advice to help you make the best decision for yourself right now. You've chosen the Lapis Lazuli stone. So this is a stone of your throat and your brow chakra in particular. This is an insightful stone. So I'm really interested to see what kind of insight the cards are going to bring. And I do feel like if you chose this stone, you're going to want to make sure that your upper chakras are clear and open and aligned. Let's see what kind of advice we have right off the bat with the Daily Crystal Inspiration card. Wow. A tiger's eye and overcome your fears. So using these two together, this is a very powerful card and stone of confidence, right? A tiger's eye is third chakra. So they're telling you that it is time now to go and to do so. You're going to be looking to make the decision despite the fear, right? This is a very key card to have here. Your vision, your inner vision and your inner truth is probably going to tell you that this is the right thing to do for you. And then you might have some fear pop up. So using these stones in conjunction with each other may be very helpful for you, Pile and Group 6, right? The tiger's eye, as I said, is going to ground you into your confidence, into your bravery, into your courage, into that ambition again, so that if fear does pop up, that you're able to follow that vision or that insight or that truth and clarity for the future. But let's see what we have here under the tarot to give us some more advice for you. The Knight of Teacups. This is the Knight of Cups. This is following your heart energy. This is movement energy. So yeah, Do it for love. They just said, do it for love. Ooh, okay. Do it for love. This is literally like love over fear. And the Two of Flowers, which is the Two of Wands. Okay, I love this. So this tells me that we do not have to rush this decision. So whatever choice you were making or trying to make, or what you're trying to decide on, like they said, this is really to prove it, to make it simple, or to prove it to yourself. You are going to be faced with these two simple truths. Are you choosing fear, or are you choosing love? These two simple kind of concepts, which is nice. We want spirit to simplify things when we're trying to make choices so that we can have the clarity we need to make the best decision. Like I said, the insights are going to come. So you may have visual insights coming, dreams. I would pay attention to dreams for this group for sure. Also, you may hear things. So you might have like messages shown to you, or you may hear spirit in your ears, in your inner ear, right? You may hear the voice of truth or the voice of your soul speaking to you and telling you, it's okay, there's no need to fear. This is connected to an old story, and that's why you're getting the fear, and your mind's just doing its job, but thank the fear, and we're gonna overcome that now in lieu of, to be able to follow your heart. Now, this Two of Flowers they want me to talk about. The Two of Wands is a card that is about passion and about inspiration and what you truly want to create for your life. So to make this decision, because this is a decision card, you don't actually need to rush. You need to survey your choices. Tap into your dreams, tap into your truth, tap into your fears and go, is the fear stopping me here? Or am I just not inspired to move down this path or make this choice? And instead, this one inspires me. Even though I'm a little afraid to do it, my heart is calling for it. So this group needs to just be easy, gentle, kind. Don't try to move too quickly in making this decision. Let yourself ponder and survey your options. If you want to try something or try following your heart, you can start slow. They're telling you not to rush here. This is like a grounded, connected, truthful, honest kind of energy. It's clarity at its finest, where you feel like everything is going to be given to me at the exact right time, and then I'll know which path to choose. I'll know what to do. The key here is that you're moving with your heart center. A Knight of Cups or a Knight of Teacups, always listens to their heart in order to know that they're moving in the best direction despite the fear, right? So again, are you going to choose your heart? Are you going to choose love? Are you going to choose fear? That's really what I'm seeing. If we're at a crossroads, those are the two, choices that you've got. And like I said, you're going to get a ton of signs, this group. That's how I'm feeling. You're going to get a ton of divine signs. So be watching out for those. And don't be in any rush. You can kind of lean back. There's nothing that is going to force you into making this decision if it's not the divine time for it. And right now, Spirit is telling you to acknowledge your fears, acknowledge your heart, listen to your inner truth and your insight and the clarity that you're finding within your heart, okay? And then watch and listen for the signs that are being given to you to help you decide which is the most inspiring path. Which one do I feel like I can be fulfilled, that my heart's desire is going to be revealed to me, right? Or that I'm going to be able to achieve that. That's the choice that you're looking to make for this group. Even if you are afraid, you'll know. So I hope that this serves you. You get to kind of lean back a bit here, gather yourself and observe what's going on within you and what Spirit is giving you for help. And when you know, you're going to know. That's what this group is about. When your heart knows, and then your fire, your inner self knows, even if fears are popping up, I know you're going to make the best decision for you. And I hope that this advice is serving you, and it's going to help you do just that when the time comes. Safe for you to open up and be that channel and follow your heart above all else. Hello, Pile 7, and welcome to your quick pick reading. We're going to be getting some advice to help you make a decision. And you've chosen the Smokey Quartz. So this to me tells me that, especially this Smokey, is quite dense, it's heavy. This is a stone that helps to clear out and dispel any kind of negative energy, help you vibrate as high as you possibly can. And so this is a clearing stone. If you've been dealing with some negative situations, some negative people, or some negativity just in your own energy, this stone choice is going to help you clear that out. So let's see first some quick advice right off the bat here with this card from the Daily Crystal Inspiration. Aragonite, release your emotional baggage. Ooh, so if you've been feeling, like I said, that negative energy, maybe you've got some emotional attachments to things, it's really been dragging you down, they're telling you to focus on that now. It's important for you to do that to help you make the best decision for you. So if you use these two together, or anything that soothes your emotional body with a smoky quartz, is going to not only clear your emotional body, but also put this beautiful bubble of protection around you, so that the things that want to bring you down, or the negative influences, kind of have this barrier that they have to get through energetically. So I would highly recommend the smoky quartz. It's one of the best stones you can use when you're feeling low, or when you're dealing with stuff that's really like dragging you down, people, situations, etc. So they're telling you a clearing of your emotional body plus actually doing the work to release your emotional baggage is what's going to help you make this decision. Let's see what comes up in the tarot. Yes, the World. So the World is the final card of the major arcana. This is an ending of sorts, accepting it, understanding you did the best you could is what they want me to say, that you did the best you could, and closing it out. So this decision may be around ending a relationship, a certain circumstance, a situation that you have yourself in, a commitment perhaps, that is no longer emotionally serving you, and you've done the best you can to work it out is what they're saying, or you've given all you can to it, and now it's safe for it to close out. Let's see what's connected. The Six of Flowers, which is the Six of Wands. It's time for this group to shine, shine, shine. This is a card of victory. These are both success cards that you're having here. So this may actually happen much more quickly than you think. I would say group 7. If you're like, oh my God, it's been so long getting here, and I've carried this for so long, and I'm just like scared of closing it out, or saying, this is over, or nervous about what it's going to hold in the future, whether or not this is actually going to bring you into a space where you are acknowledged differently, or you're seen. The answer to that would be yes. As you release your emotional baggage and, close this chapter, this is a bigger chapter of your life, you are fully protected here, and Spirit is supporting you and supporting your energy with the smoky quartz, and then you shine. The Six of Flowers, or the Six of Wands, is, as I said, a card of victory. And when you get this kind of a card, people, you shine out into the world. People start acknowledging you for the work that you've done, for the person that you are, for how far you've come. Sometimes this is like an achievement card where you're ending something that you brought to like a successful conclusion, and now you're getting accolades for it, you're getting acknowledged for it, you're actually being able to be in the spotlight for what you put into it, or what work you have done. If this is like an emotional relationship, you may be ending a relationship here, and then people just find you very, very attractive, and they're noticing all of the qualities that you have that other relationship maybe didn't even notice anymore. If this is like a work situation and you've just been torn about it, and it's really been dragging you down, you may decide that it's time for you to be done with this particular company, or this particular type of work, and then you're going to get acknowledged there on the back end of that for whatever it is you choose to do next, or you might be stepping into something where people just appreciate you more. This is a wonderful combination, but you have to be willing to actually release, right, the burden that you've been carrying, and bring it to a close, and acknowledge that it needs to close out. You've done everything you can in order for you to be able to feel victorious and feel like you can shine again. So I hope that you will allow yourself to like step into the knowing that you don't have to try so hard anymore. You don't have to carry this burden, or you don't have to be permeated with this negativity. You can actually clear out your energy, clear out your emotional body, and bring it to a close. That could be just like the way that you're thinking about something, even, that allows you to stay clear. And then all of a sudden, all that muck that was in your like emotional body or in your mind and in your auric field, all that negativity that was bringing you down, once that gets cleared out, your light is able to beam, and then people start noticing and patting you on the back, and you feel victorious and successful. So again, I hope this serves you to make the best decision that you can at this point, and I hope that you will allow your light to shine. Hello, Pile 8. Welcome to your quick pick reading. We're getting some advice to help you make a decision for yourself right now. If you're listening to this, you've chosen the Amazonite stone. They're giving me creativity and excitement with this stone today. So let's see what kind of advice we have for you. First, some quick advice from the Daily Crystal Inspiration card here. Ooh, make a decision for a decision card. To help you make a decision, you've got to make a decision. So when you get this kind of card, and look, the Lapis energy, right? This is a Lapis here. These two in combination are going to give you this excited clarity, is what I would say. Because the Lapis Lazuli is very connected to your throat chakra, your brow chakra, and it does help provide clarity, truth, information, and intuition. And this just feels like I'm touching it and there's like a little spark, like, ooh, I'm so excited. So there's something coming, and maybe you've just been, sitting in indecision. When you get a make a decision card, when we're asking for advice to help you make a decision, it's Spirit being like, we have been waiting for you on the fence, and you just keep sitting on the fence. It's up to you. We can't move things forward until you make this choice for yourself. So they're just reiterating, hey, can I have some advice to help them make a decision, to help you make a decision? And they say, make a decision. So sometimes when we get into this kind of space, group 8, it's like, not making a decision is making a decision, right? Like, so your power to choose is being called out here. Let's see what we have in the tarot to give us more info. The 10 of Spears, yeah, you've been probably pondering this for way too long. Or the 10 of Spears is the 10 of Swords, and this card is like can be a very mentally challenging card, but it is a 10, and they're telling you, this is a bit of a nudge from Spirit, I would say, for this group. Group 8, final group, they're saying enough already with the overthinking or the thinking negatively or whatever it is. Start getting excited and make a decision. That this like overthinking, over pondering, over analyzing, yeah, it has to close. The 10 says it's time for that to be over. Let's see what's coupling it. Ooh, and the 5, oh my gosh, you've got all mental chatter going on, yeah. A 5 of Swords, okay. This is going to give you a couple of good pieces of information. A 5 of Swords is conflict in the mind, okay? Along with a 10 of Swords, it's like they're telling you, you do not need to be conflicted anymore. Thinking about this is not going to help anymore. We need you to make a decision now. It doesn't matter what you choose at this point. I know that sounds weird to say, but sometimes Spirit your team will get so aggravated with the fact that you are sitting in indecision and they can't move. So it's stalling things. It's stalling the divine flow, right? And so they go, just choose anything at this point, because you can always choose again. And that's what they're saying here as well with the 5 of Spears or the 5 of Swords. 5s are about change. When you get this kind of a card, it's having a change of mind. And what they're saying is you can always choose again. You can change your mind again. We need you to stop thinking so much about this. It's causing unneeded distress, pain, stress, anxiety, worry for you. Just make a decision. And I'm sorry to have to say that to you, because we're asking about advice to make a decision. And what they're telling you is no more thinking. Make a decision. And tell yourself, I can always choose again in the future. This isn't your final decision, but in order to get the divine flow moving, those orchestration guides that are trying to help you, they've given you an abundance of signs, they're saying. They've already helped, like, you try to understand, and it's like you're not taking you're not taking either you're not noticing the signs because you're blocking because you're too much in your head, or you're not taking their advice. Like, you know, when somebody asks for a sign and then Spirit gives it, then they go, okay, but just one more sign just to make sure. And then they give it and they go, okay, but 3 is the number. Everything comes in threes or whatever, right? Like, I need one more to round it out to 3, and then I'll know for sure that this is the right thing for me to do, or this is the decision I need to make. And then they give the third sign and it's so obvious, like a neon light in your face, and then, you know, you kind of still don't make that choice. That's what I'm feeling here. What Spirit is, they're being very blunt. Make a decision, any decision. Don't let your conflicts in your mind stop you. Close that out for yourself. You can always choose again after that. This isn't your final decision in life, right? We're choosing all the time. They just need you to get off the fence so they can start orchestrating again, and trust that, again, no matter what, you can always choose again. It's not your final answer, right? I would say for this group, the advice to help you make a decision is to make a decision. Like, almost like they're showing me somebody closing their eyes and just pointing. Like, just choose at this point. So especially if you've been, you know, doing all your research, overanalyzing, and been thinking about this for a while, getting everybody's opinions, it's time to stop doing that and just give it your best shot. Know that that's going to move the needle for you, and then you'll be able to make another choice. Maybe right away, you know, somewhere down the line, you're just going to come to another point of choice, and from there, you'll be able to make another decision. And I would also say, just to add, because I sort of can feel like the stagnant energy, when Spirit gives you a sign and then they give you another one, like, trust it. They're trying to help verify for you. And so they want you to be able to trust in your own intuition and the signs that you're being given, so that you don't have to get yourself into this hardcore mental energy anymore like that. And to remember, you can always choose again. So I hope that this serves you. I know this is kind of a funny, a bit funny and stern kind of guidance to help you make a decision, but I hope that it does serve you and it allows you to kind of just go, do it, and see what comes next. Release all of those stresses and worries of your mind and make the best decision for you right now, knowing that you can always choose again.